So this is an interesting little piece of information that we have here. Coinbase advertising SHIB is the number 3. And of course, we have a bunch of exchanges that have up, Binance included. That we sort of have this indication that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and SHIB are the chosen cryptos, which I find quite interesting. I mean, this is one of those tokens that have really changed the game in terms of how we watch the evolution of meme economy and all these other things. So it's definitely exciting to watch SHIB. At the current time of making this video, we're looking at it about 6,500 range is where it's trading, and many people are still putting out that rumor about the possibility of a Robinhood listing tomorrow, which I covered in the last video, so it's nothing worth talking about. It is just that, only a rumor. Plenty of people saying opposite things, but I still maintain that we don't need Robinhood at any rate. Now, especially people watching what's been happening with Decentraland and a lot of these other things, it is very, very exciting to watch. And I think that people just don't exactly realize in the other aspects of the cryptocurrency world what SHIB is in terms of a community. Of course, I'm making this video in respect to the SHIB, sort of the SHIB army, and all the different things that we can expect happening in the future when it comes to a lot of the evolution of the cryptocurrency world. And I think that people are buying the dip. Yeah, I think that we're seeing a lot of very interesting things that have been happening in terms of how SHIB has been able to evolve. And I think that this is interesting. The top 10 coins mentioned on Twitter last week, and of course we have SHIB, and you really can't beat the king, which is of course Bitcoin. But there is a lot of excitement that's been going on, and of course what we've been seeing happening with all the burnings of SHIB and how that's been affecting Ethereum. Very, very exciting to watch what's been happening. I think we are in for some really interesting gains, some really interesting movements in terms of price that could easily happen in a very short amount of time. I mean, I know, of course, we had the circulating supply glitch, which got a lot of people on the edge of their seats. But I really think that that is just that, a glitch. A lot of these different systems are not necessarily, adapt for this sort of movement. But all that being said, I think that we are in for a really interesting week starting tomorrow. So yeah, just happy Halloween to everybody who's in the SHIB community. Now this is really exciting to watch, and of course how we've been seeing the space, and of course what's happening with Facebook now, and all these are just various different catalysts. I mean, the market has to move through its own pace. But all that being said, first of all, I just like to give a big fat shout out to everybody who's in in the SHIB army, and everybody who's been paying attention to a lot of these different things. I'm making this content on here sort of a place for everybody on my, so if you're on my Twitter, which is of course, list, which is right here, definitely, SHIB, the $1 dream, is sort of how I'm moving along with this channel. But hey, I mean, I can dream, can't I? I know I get annoyed on YouTube because a lot of these different YouTubers, when I'm actually looking for like realistic SHIB price predictions, a lot of people just go right to the top shelf. But I think taking 2 zeros is a pretty practical perspective on it. And I'll be dancing like this guy if I get 2 zeros. So I know many of you out there will be too. So we'll see what happens, but it is very exciting nonetheless just to watch how a lot of these different aspects have been evolving, and we'll continue to pay close attention to the different things. Just remember, gains is gains. We'll be doing a live stream pretty soon, so I know a lot of you are excited about that. And all that being said, remember, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your dad. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. So of course, make sure that you do your own research, and of course, remember, this is not financial advice. So all that being said, subscribe and comment down below and support our community. The more this channel continues to grow, the more we'll be able to put out awesome content for you guys, and it's great for the all-around crypto. But I think the SHIB is going to break the internet. I'm standing by that prediction. So all that being said, see you guys next video. Have a good one.